Alright, Kashama 24 MJ here. By the time you're seeing this, I'm still on my cruise. I'm gonna be on there for like a week. I won't come back till Saturday morning. Coincidence, that's a really good thing considering I have that tournament the same exact day at night. So that's fortunate. Otherwise, I would have had to postpone it till Sunday. But besides that, I'm gonna be making a video over some world tournament fights. Now, these were some fights that I had on one world tournament. I'm not sure when, but basically, I'm just gonna commentate over the people that I'm fighting and what they're doing, strategy wise, tactic wise, so y'all can get a feel of how I dissect the way people fight midway through the fight. All right. All right, so instantly I see this guy start to rush in. I'll notice I tried to go for the back hit to see if he like easily goes for that little stamina bait, and he doesn't. Instead, he does the exact opposite, and he often likes the back hit a bunch. And since he's a Frieza race, it's pretty much a bunch of aerial denial. So basically, I can't get close to him without either perfect blocking. If I try to attack him, it's just gonna. It's a very hard thing to do if you're a noob. But considering that I'm a knowledgeable player, I know how to get around this. So I can either perfect block, dodge it, sidestep. I can do whatever. I can just outsmart him like that. Considering he doesn't really like the stat vanish, but he often likes to do his back hit a bunch, which can be a problem since they do have invincibility frames and priority and a huge hitbox. So yeah, I just did the obvious, wasn't really anything. Did my combos or whatever, and that's pretty much the end of him. I mean, he tried to do whatever. He did a death meteor, knowing that it wouldn't be easy to stay on a break up close, and I could have just double burst dashed him. There he goes, back hitting again. Not really much to commentate over. He doesn't do anything special. There goes another back hit. Like I said, he finally vanishes. Second time vanishing that whole match, I believe. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty easy to predict. I tried the stamina break. That's not their stamina rate. This shit looked retarded. Yeah, I broke his guard after that, and I just ended him. So, next fight. All right. So, in this fight, I think I remember this fight well. But what this person often liked to do was just wait for me to attack, hold block, and then grab. All right. And you see, there he goes. Try again. Grab again. There you go. So basically, he would do square triangle, try to do a back hit. If he missed, he would just tap the block button. If you block him, he'll try to block you back, and then he'll just grab you and constantly try to combo off the grab and keep doing it over and over. So I just baited him off the thing. I did get hit by a couple back hits because I really really paying attention that much. Didn't know what he tried to do there. He just hit me with a whatever. That's his little combos. I let him get his combos in. So what the thing you want to do with these type of people, you just want to bait them out what they're doing. You want them to think that they have you on the ropes when in reality they're doing exactly what you want them to do. You have to control the fight. Like at a certain point when I know your fighting style and I know everything that you're gonna do and predict everything you're gonna do and outsmart you, at that point in time I control the fight. I can make you do whatever I want basically, and you'll never notice. You'll think you're doing something right out of reflexes and whatnot, but now in reality you're just doing what I want you to do. Okay, so he fails at the stamina break. That's not the sand stamina break at all. So yeah, as you can see, I hit him, damage, and I just constantly did what he did. I sat on the fucking floor because I'm not gonna allow some nigga to. I'm not gonna give him the respect that he deserves because I just don't like that kind of shit. You can fight however you want. That doesn't mean I have to respect you at all. So yeah, I basically did the same thing he did. Grab, perfect block, grab, perfect block, grab. And so yeah, I wanted to finish him off with a grab, but I said fuck it. So I just finished him off like that, and he rage quit. Also, funny enough, he also sent me a message afterwards saying "fuck you" and this game, and I was just like, okay. But yeah, next fight. Now, I believe this person tried to not run around, kind of like boost dash around to attack me. I don't know what sort of thing. Like as you can see, he's like flying around trying to go in with the sand kicks. So he's not doing the step vanish. Instead, he's doing the boost dash. Which I mean, if you have the right stuff on and the right hurt box, I guess it could be effective. You just have to do it right. You can't do it directly. If you're gonna do something like that, you have to go up and under, so that way I'm not able to block. But he did it on a level playing field to where I can block perfectly if he charges at me. So yeah, it wasn't really much too hard to deal with. I could have moved out the way, sidestep, blocked. He went transformed, did whatever. It was basically how he fought the entire game. Wasn't much to look at. There goes my ultimate going into the ground for some fucking reason. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this person. He just tries the same thing over and over again. And next fight. All right, so I'm not sure who I'm fighting in this as I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it at the same time as you. Not sure how this person was fighting, but as I can tell, he was spamming the block button pretty hard. He was trying to go for the block. Got one perfect block early. Not really sure how he was fighting. He also had backflip on, so I knew he was gonna do backflip in the perfect block, so I had to prepare for that. But I didn't have to do any grabs. I didn't have to really prepare for anything because he really wasn't that hard to beat. His movement speed was sucky. His stamina management was suckish. And the thing about the skill meter that I made about the strategy and tactic with versus skill versus technique, all those go together. But there are levels to that thing. So those are like the big three categories. But there's like inner levels in between it. So like skill is like certain stuff, how well you can perfect block and all that. Strategy and tactic is, well, that's your strategy and tactic. And knowledge is how well you can conserve your stamina. How well you can predict stuff and stuff like that. So that there's levels to it, and you can level it out and stuff. As you can see, I didn't really want to break his guard because I don't like really being like that. So it wasn't really much to deal with. Pretty much got beat up in this one. He took a L. He tried to backflip his way out, but he just wasn't working for him. So yeah, as you can see, he's catching me a little because I'm not trying to. I don't know what I was trying to do here. Pretty sure I could have perfect blocked most of his stuff, but it's whatever. Let him get off the stamina break. He's gonna hit me with a final Kamehameha, I believe. It's not gonna kill me. So yeah, his fighting style not really much to handle. I mean, if I was on anything else, not even on my, I didn't really have to be on my human. I could have really abused. At this point, I could have abused the Namekian triangle square. Would have been pretty easy to deal with because he would have tried to block and I'd have tore up his guard. He would have got not stamina broken, guard broken, and that'd have been the end of it. And I finished him off in next fight. All right, in this video, I think I'm going against another Mel San, I believe. So he starts off doing the kicks. He often likes the back hit, as you can see there. So I'm instantly able to predict that. I just perfect block all his back hits. I notice he starts backdashing. I figure he may try to do the backdash and the sand kicks, and he attempted it right there with the knee into the sand kicks. So he did attempt it. He attempted it again. So yes, I was right. And I was right in that fight too, and I realized what he was doing. So I just baited the back hit there again, and baited the second hit. So I'll hit him with the ultimate. Believe the ultimate is coming now. That's how the combo works. No, I hit him with the ultimate after this. Yeah, and as soon as he gets up, he can't block and he can't really do anything about it. He tries to use his evasive immediately, does hyper movements after he sees I'm doing an ultimate, tries to instantly get my guard broken. But no, that doesn't work, and he pretty much gets cake walked at that point. So pretty easy to get around. That's how to get around the sand kicks. I'll make a video of how to do that, but I just did it at the end of the video. But if you want a more specified part, then I got y'all. Now in this fight, I believe I'm using my male human from what I see. I did pick out these clips a little. Sort of just looked around, see what I found, and got to it. So what I instantly noticed, he did the same kicks. He did them twice in a row. The first time I was like, all right. So I think he's going to do that a bunch. Did it the second time. He did it again, and instantly I know he got a bunch of priority on that. Does it again. Instantly zooms in and catches me. Just like the other person, he often does the sand kicks into the back hit, and that's pretty predictable. He does it again. There you go. So I just step into the back hit and just block. He often does the sand kick. He did it again, the sand knee. So I'm just gonna bait him out. I'm just gonna bait him out for it and just wait for him to do it. He tries to like square up with me, but that doesn't work. And as you can see, the thing I just did there, I stepped into the sand kicks. That's how you get around it. That's exactly how you get around it. Because those sand kicks, they can't move afterwards, all right, unless they key blast, which is very in like a half a second basically. So yeah, it's pretty easy to get around. After that sand kick, you just step in, block, combo, basically. That's really the end to it. Really not much to see there. He does the same thing over and over again. Not much to try to like commentate on. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Y'all got some notes, wondered how the mental process I figure I get whenever I'm fighting a sand, whatever strategy and tactic, and how easily I can for the most part get around stuff. And it should be the same for y'all too. If you're knowledgeable in the game, you should be able to get around stuff fairly easy too. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. And if you want me to do more of these, then I'll feel free to, because these are kind of good to do because I get to commentate over fights, and I might go back and look at my old fights and commentate on how I fought then or how the person fought then. So yeah, hopefully this is an enjoyable thing to do, and I'll catch y'all later in the next video.